making a little road trip, a little 7-hour road trip down to Arkansas.
You might just want to get even further left because there's a nice drop. Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we are.
That's disgusting, dude. Oh my gosh.
There's a monsoon that hit this morning here.
Oh, let's go.
All right, day one here in Huntsville. And you might be wondering why we're in Huntsville, Alabama, because we're not gonna be fishing here, unfortunately. So I'm here with Adam and Bryant. We're heading to Arkansas, to the Ozarks. We're gonna go meet up with some folks at Sims. We originally were gonna fly in somewhere down there, but there's a lot of complications with trying to find a rental car and a rental boat. So Adam and Bryant are both from Huntsville, so we got a boat, we got a raft back here, and we're making a little road trip, a little 7-hour road trip down to Arkansas. And at the end of this video, we're gonna let you guys know our plans for Short Bus Diaries Volume 3, so stay tuned. We've got the essentials.
You know, all the things you need, beer, ice, the good stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go mountain.
We got some ribs. We're gonna pass through Memphis, and if any of y'all been through Memphis, like you can't not stop for barbecue in Memphis. Dang, that smells so good.
I wish they'd invented smell-o-vision a while back so that y'all could see what y'all could experience what we're experiencing. So we just got into Arkansas, came across the Mississippi, had some lunch, but we're driving through southern Arkansas now, headed up towards Missouri.
How may I help you?
Hey, I'm heading up there this weekend to hopefully do some smallmouth fishing. I was hoping to get maybe like a report.
We were looking at going to Crooked Creek.
I don't have information on that. I know Crooked Creek is famous for smallmouth.
Is the river up right now, or is it?
Yeah, the Crooked Creek is probably higher than you want to get on it right now. It's starting to get muddied up, so it's not good. And actually, to be honest, the fishing isn't very good right now anyway.
Like we were thinking about being in the area like Wednesday.
Oh, I don't know, buddy. I can't really tell you. I think we're slated for more rain this week.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
That was the least useful thing that I've really ever seen in my life.
He's like, there is no way those guys are getting on that river.
Oh, wow, that looks really
Actually good.
Okay.
Oh, is this trout?
Stay up here and float in the raft.
Yeah.
That looked good. The mountain log cabin lookout is one of the...
Log lookout. Am I doing this or are you doing this?
You guys can both do it.
1, 2, 3. Hey, we just got to the cabin here that we're staying at in
So we just got this.
Hey, we just got to the cabin here in Missouri that we're staying at, meeting up with some guys from Sims. We're here to help them out with a product shoot that we're doing. Cool cabin, it's right here on the river. We're gonna do some fishing, a lot of wade fishing here, so I'm not super excited about that. I'm just kidding. No, so we're gonna do some really cool, this is a really cool spot. We're really excited about it. I've never fished in Missouri. I've fished in Arkansas a lot. I know you have too. So we're not gonna be doing a ton of filming for ourselves while we're here with Sims, but then after the Sim shoot, we're doing another shoot just for us. So currently have the iPad out looking at Google Maps right now, looking at some stuff around here, what there is to fish.
We want to do smallmouth, but...
If weather permitting.
Yeah.
Things are not looking great right now for smallmouth. You know what? If nothing else, I'll convince myself I had a good day. Maybe at the end of the day, you can just tell me, Adam, you caught so many fish, but I was blackout drunk. And I don't know.
You wouldn't even know the difference.
I don't know. I blacked out and I woke up and we were at a boat ramp. I didn't wake up, but I came to.
You killed it. Wow.
I think
really good.
I don't think I did.
This is just going to be an incredible weekend, boys.
Day one, Sim's new product shoot. We're going to head down to the river here in just a sec. We got to get our fishing licenses. Super foggy morning this morning, but we're about to head down to the river, start wading. We're just going to wade all day today. We've got couple different spots. The first one we're starting at's right here behind the cabin that we rented though, so we're pretty excited to get going.
Ready for our modeling debut.
Yep. Been working on my face all week.
I've been practicing not being so ugly all the time. It hasn't gone well.
Yeah, you have to work a little bit harder at it.
Just got to the spot, first location. We're gonna be doing a bunch of fishing here this morning. And keep the camera in the car. We're actually gonna be photographed today, which is gonna be quite bizarre because Brian and I especially are both so used to being behind the camera. So this should be fun. Got the little iPhone, might get a little BTS stuff, but focusing on the fishing today, the shoot, and should be a good day.
I kind of feel like this is what the Victoria's Secret models must, feel like. Except it's here instead of here. It's like
Don't sell yourself short though.
You ever get that feeling like you were meant to do something?
yeah,
This is that situation.
yeah. That's how I feel every time I look at a 30 rack of Bush Lights.
Day one of our little deal here. So yeah, we just got back to the house here and we might build a fire here and we have some pizzas and corn dogs on the way. It's only up from here.
Yeah, sure.
Unless you go down.
Unless you go down to the river. I brought it home here. We got rod holders. It's the whole thing. The reverse jinx is really going to be something today. I'm feeling the reverse jinx.
What are you gonna say? You hadn't reverse jinxed us yet.
There's no fish here. So we're out here floating today. We've got some really cool canoes. We got a couple boats. We got the guys in the photo boat. We got 2 fishing boats and then kind of a gear boat.
Everyone turn on radios. Let's do a radio check.
That's all.
Check. Test.
So we're gonna have their boat kind of front and center here. If you guys see a spot that you want to fish, call it out early on. Like, don't just start paddling over and adjusting. Like, we need to tell these guys what you're thinking. A lot of this is gonna be like, we're gonna shoot the front boat, the back boat's gonna be kind of in the background. But I mean, even just looking at this wall, right? Like, that's gonna be an awesome backdrop. Let's fish river right. So we'll have Nate kind of down in front, and so we can kind of shoot up against that stuff.
Got a nice bow here. Ooh, shaking. Good solid bow.
Good old Scotty.
I like the sorority squat going on.
I think we found the trick,
that
boys.
first go.
Dude, you had the Alaska run down the stream action, man.
I did.
Like some steelhead action.
I saw him turn. I was,
Big, back to the big, go to the big.
one where that hand isn't there.
Oh, we got some burgers,
You know how we do.
You know how we do. We've seen us do it before.
Adam's burgers were amazing.
Is that like Bob's Burgers?
Not even close, but his red beer was 10 out of 10. Would recommend to a friend and myself.
So was that, what you give it on Yelp, or is that just Riverside review?
Yelp would have been a little bit more savage, like tableside service could have been better, but
Okay, yeah, that sounds right.
I'm staring deep into that neck beard.
I'm
It
getting
draws you.
lost.
It's so big that gravity just sucks you in.
It has its own gravitational pull.
I bet there are some ticks in there from this morning.
Oh, it definitely
So Adam has this weird thing where he just doesn't wear socks in his waders.
Okay.
You actually don't wear socks under your waders. Like, you weren't kidding.
No, I got just a spot of trench foot, but not that bad.
That's disgusting, dude. Oh my gosh.
So I wear my waders without socks, and because I get hot. But on the flip side, it's better
so
to.
bad.
So we got a little shot glass here. This is that's Adam juice, is what that is.
Dude, that looks like miso soup.
Oh my god, it does look like miso soup.
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Okay, Adam, I need your verification on this, but is it safe to say that we are models?
No, not even the slightest.
No, now, like we have some experience now.
No.
You could say, well, there was that one time where
There was that one time
I drank a
in
few
the
beers.
Ozarks where I had some beers, I did some questionable things that I would call modeling.
We've had a crazy day. So,
So, like-
Adam is getting portrait shots right
Your
now.
voice just cracked.
My voice is cracked.
Yeah, what are we doing?
But Adam is getting portrait shots right now. And I don't know if Adam has like a single picture of himself
Probably ever.
like on his social media. So this is like a big moment.
Took you to the show. I didn't know you were so tough. Ooh, I didn't get enough. You tried to stay up. I tried to get you down. I opened my eyes and look what I found.
Weather forecast for tomorrow is 100% chance of rain.
All right, we're getting out of here.
And like thunderstorms too, not like rain, like wind, lightning, everything at like by noon it's gonna hit.
Rex and I are going to the aquarium in Springfield if y'all want to come.
So you can actually see a trout.
I mean, yes.
I mean, I didn't sling shade at you. Like you could text
shade
me a
at
picture and
all
I've
of
never
us.
seen one either.
We wish we could like fish Arkansas and Missouri, but
I mean, I'd absolutely love to, but I mean, I think the rivers are gonna just be toast. All right, guys, wrapping up our shoot with Sims here. Really big thanks to Rex from Sims for having us out, having us doing this. Shout out to Nate for helping us take photos and all the fun stuff that we did. We're ready to head on to the next spot of ours. Obviously, we can see there's a monsoon that hit this morning here. You can see the river's already starting to turn brown on half of it where there's a feeder creek coming in.
Wow,
So we are unfortunately going to have to head out of the Ozarks. We're going to go back to Alabama where this rainstorm is going to hit a little bit later and it's not going to be as bad. So we're going to head out, but huge thanks to Sims, and we'll see you guys in the next portion of this video. Hey guys, I'm Adam. I guess you already knew that. All right, so had a couple days of this sim shoot. We were really looking forward to fishing in Missouri and Arkansas for smallmouth. I've heard great things about it, just have never done a dedicated smallmouth trip. Well, we had a monsoon yesterday morning. Blew everything out, even as we were driving out of town. Rivers were already flooded. It was getting bad. There was no reason to stay around there and fish. So we decided to come back home, and that's going to give us an extra day on the back end of fishing before Scotty's got to get to the airport. Just hook the strap to the back of the trailer. It's 6 in the morning. We're down here getting ready to.
let's get ready to rumble. Gotta get some good juju going for the day here with a little toke off the bottle.
We're somewhere. We're doing fishing. We kind of got into this new thing called fly fishing. We're going to do that today. We have the infamous Cooter Brown. We also have a R&D pattern that I'm sure is probably going to be the only thing Bryant throws today, called the Tickle Monster. It's in the new update. When JavaScript updated, it added the Tickle Monster, and we're ready to rock and roll.
Well, it looks like a little rain has rolled in. Adam says it's supposed to stop here, and it's supposed to die down. It's supposed to be just a light rain, but we're throwing the waders on right now. We just pulled over under this tree, and gonna hopefully try to stay dry here the next little bit and wait for the rain to die off.
Yeah, put this thing hard, dude. Especially the back end of it.
Oh, there it is.
I do have a net. We're on the board.
There's a fish. Let's go. Yeah. Look how spawned up he is. They get just super colored up. He is kind of pretty. Oh, what? We skipjack.
Oh, some tarpon for the poors.
We caught a tarpon today. Look at that tarpon.
Little skippy.
You ever seen a snack king?
Is that just the king of snacks?
Touch me.
There it is. Small jawski?
Oh, a
Nope.
small jill?
Not a small jaw. Little red eye.
There's a bunch of little rock bass right here. Every time, dude.
That's a better fish, though.
That's a really nice one. That one's huge, dude. Look at that fillet.
That's about as big as those can
Yeah,
get.
these are like the northern ones. Have you seen this?
Are you on?
There's something wrong with that fly.
It's a spot. And a little largy. Largy. Isn't that largy? There's no spots on it.
Yeah.
Blur out that fly.
Oh, here's that, son. Here's what my fly needs right here.
So probably the largies and the rock bass are spawning. There's just a lot of freaky stuff going on underwater right now.
No, tickle monster strikes again on these guys.
That thing racks.
Brian, are there any bass that aren't these in here?
Nice side, nice side.
Or no?
Oh.
There he is.
Uh-oh.
Small jaw. There we go. About time. Pretty decent smallie. Oh, that was a fish.
All of us rent. Because we're all kind of new. We have similar people we talk to.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we are.
Let's go.
That's a fish.
Holy shit. Dude, that's a good fish. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's go. Let's go, dude. Nice, Smalley. Best one we've had all trip. Freaking beast, man. He's all tiger strapped up. So badass. Trout are cool, but there's not
But that's
fun.
cool too.
That's cool too. Alright, we just got here. Brian's place, that is a little bit closer to the river that we're gonna fish tomorrow. So we got Adam cooking us up some burgers right now. He's got a little special recipe, and we're gonna cook some burgers, drink some red beers, and hang out here for the night. And then we've got one more day of fishing tomorrow. All right, guys, we're here. It's our last day in Alabama. We're supposed to be in the Ozarks.
We're supposed to be in the Ozarks right now.
Yeah, but we're back in Alabama.
Had kind of some iffy weather yesterday.
Yeah.
That we weren't 100% confident with, but definitely today should be good.
We got bright blue skies. The river clarity looks good from what we've seen, and now we just gotta find the fish.
That's all there is to it. Scotty broke a couple fly lines in Montana for me. That was very nice of him. But our guys over at Airflow hooked us up. We got a brand new streamer line we're gonna strap on here. All right, no better way to start out the day than with a bloody beer, red beer, whatever you guys want to call them. So we've got that lined up for us. We did a red beer mix last night, and then the trick is just get that thumb in there. Just get a nice once over. You're ready to rock and roll.
Like,
Yeah, I can do that.
Is it good or is it good?
No, it's good.
There he is. Little guy. I got my heart racing though. I just just got real fishy there. Man, this little fly is awesome. There he is. That's a good one. Let's go, baby. Might be a largie. I think he's a largie. Oh, it's a spot. He's a little spot, isn't he?
Oh, there he is.
Nice one. Oh yeah, good one.
Bring him this way.
Oh! Lost him.
Was that not a perfect spot?
Oh, yeah. It's right where you're supposed to be.
You might just want to get even further left because there's a nice drop.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you hit that drop.
Oh, that felt weird. There he is. There's one. There's a good one. Oh my gosh, dude.
It's probably a guard.
I don't know, dude. He was fighting me good. There's something else. Here's a little guy.
We'll see what this is.
My favorite, dude.
There they are.
They're here. Spawned up too. Dude, that other thing was a hoss, whatever he was.
All right, guys, we wanted to interrupt this video really quick just to kind of share a quick announcement with you guys. First, we want to say thank you to Sims for including us in the photo shoot this past week, and we are really excited to have them involved in our upcoming Short Bus Diaries trip. While we were out here, we figured we put together this video and kind of announce where we're going on our next trip.
I want to go to the Rockies.
There's fish in there. More than in Missouri.
And this flows in the rock. Instead of water, it's this.
They can that right out of the mountains. That's what it says right here. So we're gonna head over to Colorado. You know, as you guys obviously know, Short Bus is in Salt Lake, so we decided we've got to stay somewhat local. We really can't afford to drive Short Bus a whole lot further than where we've been in the past couple trips. So Colorado's the next move. We've got a bazillion comments from you guys that we need to go to Colorado. So those of you, I hope you're like standing up and cheering and like you just won because you beat us. We're going there. You guys have given us a ton of awesome ideas for upgrades on the bus, future projects, things like that. We really appreciate all of your feedback. But also, as you guys know, that stuff costs money. It gets expensive. A lot of these upgrades that we want to do, we've got some fantastic ideas in store for you guys, but it requires some funding. What we're asking is if you guys really like the Short Bus, you like watching the videos, you like watching, I don't know, you like what you see, you want to see more of it, please hop over to wild-fly.com/shop. That's where all of these brand new Short Bus logo t-shirts, all sorts of cool stuff are.
New stuff.
New stuff.
Spicy.
100% of the profits go towards the Short Bus Diaries. We're really excited to bring those things to you, and that really helps us out, really helps us raise some money to be able to do some ideas that we have of our own, but also to help fund some of your ideas that you've given us for bus upgrades and projects.
Hopefully more beer, hopefully more fish, hopefully more good times to be had in Colorado. And I'm looking forward to it. Let's do this thing.
We need a fish right here. Fish live here. I've seen them before. That's right below it. I'm gonna swing a few times. If you can either like hit anchor right. Oh, there he is. Oh, you bitch. You actual, I don't know, man. I never connected. There he is. Oh, he's small. He's super dark. Little green minnow. Pretty fish, but not maybe quite exactly what we were looking for.
Oh, there he is, dude.
Oh, there he is. What exactly did I tell you? I can call the shots in this hole.
Let's go. Nice one. Look how red his eyes are. His belly's empty, I can feel that. So he really wanted a tickle monster.
There he is.
Good fish?
There he is, yeah.
There's that fight.
I saw that fish coming to eat that thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Under 6 weight. Let's go.
So we hadn't had a good fight, dude. There you go.
Let's go, dude.
Got
down to a nice smallie here. Chomped a little R&D blue line pattern. Little minner.
White minner.
White minner. Hammered it.
Safe spot.
Let's go, boys.
Safe space.
Safe space.
Always
Changing my flight was worth it, baby. Got the fish. Let's go.
Always count on Scotty for getting
Yeah.
one here. I just had that feeling. I said, you take the front.
Dude, every time. But we're just upstream from the boat ramp. We're gonna haul on down. Yeah, it's been a hell of a trip, and we're excited for this summer, man. Short Bus Diaries Volume 3 coming in hot. Y'all better be ready.
Y'all better be ready. Had to run away from Ozarks to get to the home water
Yeah.
to make it happen.
To all our Ozarks people, we're coming back. Don't
I'm
worry.
coming back. We
we'll
had
be
plans to do multiple smallmouth floats in Arkansas though, and we got in trouble.
back. We found them.
We found them here though.
We found them in Alabama. That's all that matters. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Wow, that is a short bus. I like that. That was a good bus.
You notice too just how many short buses are out there. It's like when you're shopping for a car and like you do your research on a car and then you buy the car and then you see that car everywhere.
Oh,
You're like, oh yeah, there's a Tacoma right there.
so
There's
true.
a Tacoma right there. I didn't realize how many short buses there were until we started doing this thing.
Very true. Very true.